Yeah.
Totnes
Totnes Pounds.
Pounds.
You haven't heard about them?
Is this the pound where they keep people who were naughty?
Well, I do have a sample here. I don't know
they're
if you've
making their own pound. When was this then? How long ago was this? 1810.
No, it's come into force now, hasn't it?
Well, this was from March till the end of May this year. So it's ended now.
and it's been exchanged between shopkeepers. It's been very popular, I believe.
This is the first I have seen of this, and I think it's lovely because I was only thinking the other day, there's a film called Passport to Pimlico, where the people rebel. I forget what the reason is, but they make everybody in this small stretch of London have a passport. And I was only thinking about that with Totnes the other day, how about things and why people couldn't do their own things. So this is absolutely marvellous. So this was as a pound, was it? This was as a pound?
Yes, we invited people to treat it as an equivalent to £1 sterling.
Yeah.
And that's what most people
I'd have done it if I'd have known about it. That's brilliant. So it's finished now?
Yes, we are planning the next scheme. So if we issue more Totnes Pounds, would you be willing to buy them and use them?
How many units were you selling them in?
We would probably sell them in packages of 10.
Right, okay. And then people just use them as currency with other participating outlets?
We had 18 shops accept them this node, and for the next one we are hoping we will have more.
Okay. Sounds very interesting. And then at the end of the day, if you have any left, how do you cash them back?
You would be able to exchange them back to pound sterling, although that's not what we are hoping for. We are hoping for these notes to circulate in Totnes.
So when May finished, people who still have one have a piece of paper. Is it still valid as a pound sterling?
If anybody accepts it, then it is. That
If
was the
not,
whole
it's
point.
just for history.
Yes, or
Okay.
for your fridge. Or
Right, okay. And the purpose of doing this was?
It was to make people think about money. What it is.
right, yes.
Is it just pound sterling, or can a piece of paper also be money if people agree to accept it as money, to treat it as money?
Excellent, yes.
And
Instead of plastic money that's monopoly and nobody knows the value. Excellent. I love the idea of that. I didn't know about it until today, and certainly any more I would be interested to knowing.
Yeah, I have seen that before. What is it? It's this Transition. No, it's not. A £1 note.
Would you be willing to answer a couple of questions about the Totnes Pounds?
Well, I wouldn't know much about it, but you can try me. To be quick, the sun is coming to see me.
Have you seen a Totnes Pound before?
No,
You didn't have anybody come to your stall trying to...
no.
Have you heard about it?
You heard about it, yes,
So where did you hear about it?
on the radio.
And what did you think about it?
Well, it's all right, I suppose, but don't think it's. We want our money, our own money, not somebody else's money, don't we?
What do you mean by our own money?
English money.
So you think this is not English money?
Well, it isn't, is it? I don't know. It's not. It's not. I mean, if it was, we'd all be making them. I'd set up a press in the garden.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
It can't be, can it? No. Because it's only a piece of paper. I mean, if you went to the bank with that, they'd laugh at you, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but some shops didn't laugh, some shops accepted it
some
as
shops,
money.
yeah, yes, I can understand local shops, similar to people giving discount for car parking in some of the towns, don't they? If you go in the shop, they give you a voucher discount. It's a similar thing, isn't it? Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We use them for our stall as an exchange. We're one of the people who've agreed in the Totnes area to receive them, and we do exchange them with other people who would like to do that, and it's great.
So why did you decide to accept them?
Because we wanted to contribute to the Transition Totnes ethos and the idea of sharing and creating a new way of looking at exchanging energy and money.
Have you had many people come with their pounds?
Few, not a great deal, mostly local people who know what's going on, and
The experiment ended already, this small £300 experiment. Would you be interested in being a part of the next bigger scheme?
Absolutely, yes, we would. I'm very happy to share that.
Do you have any comments about what could have been done better at this time?
Well, the only thing that I've thought about it is that it's rather large. So for putting into purses and for using like normal money, you either need to completely have a system of large money and large purses, or look at the way that you look at how the sizing of it. That's my only comment, really.
And what was the response of people that came with their Totnes Pounds, or possibly if you offered them to take them in their change, were they positive about it, or did they have comments?
Most people were surprised who didn't know about it. They obviously didn't want to take it if they didn't live in the area, so they couldn't exchange them back again. Those that did and have were very happy to take it, yes.
You must come back later and buy one of these.
Yeah, do.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
would you be willing to answer a couple of questions about the Totnes Pound?
I'm really busy at the moment, thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Excuse me, would you be willing to answer a couple of questions about Totnes Pounds?
About what, sorry?
Totnes Pounds?
I don't live in Totnes, I know anything about it.
You don't know?
I don't
You
live in Totnes,
haven't
no.
had any people come and try to pay with Totnes Pounds?
No.
You haven't seen them?
No, haven't, no.
Do we have
Wait,
one?
Has
Do
anybody
you
tried
have
to pay
one?
with Totnes pounds? I don't even know what they are.
Never. You're on about the acorn trade, aren't you?
No, no, no.
Totnes Pounds. Oh, the Totnes Pounds. No, we're not part of that. We don't understand it, and I don't know.
If
there you go.
somebody came and asked you, would you?
Yeah, for a laugh. Why not?
For a laugh?
I've been offered sheep, goats, chickens. You know, half a cow for an haircut. I've been offered loads since I've been here.
Is
Crazy.
That's Totnes.
It's just in Totnes. When I was in Covent Garden, mate, I got pounds. Money, shekels, put in the hand. But here, no, I'll give 2 goats for an haircut. Never worked anywhere like it before in my life.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. So, what to do?
I don't particularly like being filmed. What's it for?
It's for the Transition Town Totnes, the Totnes Pound project. If
Okie
you,
doke. Okie doke.
okay.
I wondered if you would take in the payment 1 Totnes pound.
Yeah, as long as you produce the rest in sterling. Excellent.
I can do the rest in sterling.
Right.
If you can accept 1 Totnes pound.
Yes, absolutely, definitely.
Have you seen?
Haven't had one yet. Oh, that's really fascinating. Yes, no.
You don't have a problem with accepting this?
I certainly don't. No. It'll be worth an awful lot more than £1 in future if they don't catch on, and if they do, it'll be worth £1.
Have you had any before?
No, I've not seen one before. But
Have you heard about them?
There were 2. All I know is that there were 2 banks in Totnes in the early 19th century, and that that is taken from one of those early 19th century notes, which are extremely rare. So it's quite fun to have a photo of one as well, even if it's not worth £1. I've still got a photo of an ancient banknote.
So have you heard about this?
I've heard about them, yes, I've
And
heard about them.
What did you think about it?
I haven't heard a lot about them. The only thing I heard was that there weren't enough of them at the moment. Well, yes. They're probably common as much.
All about that. You reckon 50 quid for being a business member would be fine?
You know what the problem is?
What?
It will be easier for those who have a lot of money to be part of it than for those who don't have much money.
Well,
That's for small business, 50 quid is much more than for a huge.
sure, but it's a very small amount of money for any business. It's £1 a week. And that doesn't mean you don't have to pay that to use it. That's to have a voting share.